streaks the ground where they can't hear a single sound. Where's your love? God has had enough. Straight the ground where they live inside their lost and where is your love? God has had enough. Where is your love? God has had enough. They can see, release the kraken, set him free. Where's your love? God has had enough. Where's your love? God has had enough. While you were dreaming, what did you say? While you were dreaming, what did you choose to say? Somewhere new, deliver me to you. Where is your love? God has had enough. 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 I'm sitting here now next to the tribute of Andrea Camilleri. Here he is, right here. Of course, he's a statue. I'm sitting right there for more than 60 journey, 60 days. And from that distance, 3 meters away, and from 1 meter away, and from 2 meters away, the adult society who stand around here, and the other sections of the city too, cannot see, hear or feel anything at all, not even a pulse, from 1 single meter away. I watched the society here very closely, and I've watched society for 12 years, and this is what's happened. I'll give an example. It's a beautiful place. I've written 23 songs here, while a high percentage of the adult society ultimately refuse to see, hear or feel anything at all in English or Italian from this distance, from a statue. From a statue. He's not here, is he? There's a living writer sitting right here. I said this on other videos. It's not about me specifically at all. It's about the bigger picture. Lucas, the harp player from Poland, stood there, experienced exactly the same. They're crossing this section and they're checking themselves in the mirror there and the mirror there, all 4 mirrors on the way, with the inability for a very high percentage of the adult society from 1 single meter away refuse to see, hear or feel anything at all, not even a pulse, in English or Italian, or from the greatest artists of all time, from 1 single meter away, from a living writer sitting maximum of 3 meters away from a statue of a writer. That's how insane society are. That's why I'm recording this video. I've already recorded God Has Had Enough and shared it to many people all over the world. That's a new version I've done with a strumming style rather than fingerpicking. And from 1 single meter away, they cross this section in 1 single place only, themselves and their screens, with the inability to see, hear or feel anything at all, not even a pulse, from 1 single metre away. During exactly the same time period while I've sat here more than 60 days, every single child that crosses this section, every single one can see, hear and feel. And the adults walk through existence, through the city like this. Zero. Emotionless and void of all human senses from one single metre away. And I repeat, they ultimately refuse to see, hear or feel anything at all from a very, very small distance away. I shared the story to Italian press. That's how insane society had become. They've just lost the ability to see, hear or feel with zero compassion or empathy whatsoever for a living writer sitting next to a statue. With respect to Andrea Camilleri, I checked and fundamentally we wrote the same line. But that's how fucked society are. They ultimately cannot see, hear or feel anything at all from one single metre away. I'm also saying Dio et Bambini, God help the children, while sitting right here next to mother and child, in English and Italian, and they can't even hear that from one single metre away. I'm letting you know this because that's how insane the adult society have become. I'll say some positives too. I know lots of good people here, many good people in every direction. I'm taking beer on credit and cafe on credit because they just keep walking. They've been in their just keep walking world for many years. Just keep walking, just keep walking, just keep walking, just keep walking, past music, musicians, artists, poets, writers, cello players, pianists, any type of music. I've sat on the other side of the canvas, like in Arles, watching to see how many adults will come and check the artist's work on the other side of the canvas. 1 in 100. How many moving adults, even 1 metre away, will notice a living writer sitting next to a statue of a writer? Well, the answer is maybe 1 in 100, because they're emotionally dead. They're walking through life just like this, emotionally void from 1 single metre away. They refuse the truth in English, Italian, or any language. Same in every country I played in for many years. They ultimately refuse to see, hear or feel the adult society from 1 single metre away. God bless.